Hello and welcome to a Let's Try of Backpack Hero. This game was given away for free on the Epic Game Store, but I was actually thinking about getting it because it looked interesting to me. And I saw a couple of the streamers playing it, and the mechanics looked interesting. So I've never played this before. I haven't read anything aside from a couple short YouTube videos. I don't really know any of the mechanics of the game. So let's go ahead and get started with the new game, and we'll see what this game's all about. In the deep dark dungeons, blah blah blah, search for treasure. So my understanding, okay, so we have to hold it down to make it go. I should probably have looked at the controls. Okay, so I got my first backpack. It's a 3x3. Okay, so I gotta go over to here. Another one. All right, so this is teaching me how to arrange the icons. So we can't fit everything. This is consumable, adds 2 energies. This adds block. Can I add food to the side or something? No. Can I rotate it? Yes, that's what it's teaching me right now. While holding an item, press to rotate. So there we go. We can cram that in there. So it's all about just arranging the backpack. All right, hopefully this isn't too terribly loud. I should have probably read what that said before I clicked off of it. So apparently I just click the stuff and it does the things. Okay, so he did a block. I probably should have attacked him 3 times. So I have 3 things of energy, which is 3 moves. He's going to do 7 damage, it looks like. So let's do a block that's going to block the damage. We'll just hit him twice. He's going to do 13 blocks, so let's just trounce him. All right, so I get 4 more spaces. Feel like, you know, maybe in that direction. A little bit there, a little bit there. We could scoot some stuff over. Sounds like a plan to me. All right, so there's a bunch of items. View card gives you the details of the item. Hover over parts and explanations will appear. Okay. So I can move this over. Move that down. That frees up some space for me. Adds luck when combat ends. These are consumables. Disgusting food. Yeah, I don't want any of that. Small key. So I think the ring is probably my best choice here. Looks like I'll be able to fit everything though. Oh no. Must have a summer item above. I think I'll rather take the key. Alright, I'm done with that. Move on to the next thing. Okay, so there's no actual movement. We just click on stuff and progress through the game. I don't know what this is. Yeah, I got strengthened by my good deed. I didn't try to steal. For each row above this, +1 block. I mean, I feel like I have to add the poison star, right? Weapon below gets damage. So if we swap this... I mean, this consumable... I mean, I don't know. Gear's much more appealing to me. I'm not going to be able to fit this unless I get rid of something. So we're going to rotate that out. Put the shoes in there. Which I actually need to move these over there. Alright, so each row above this. I do kind of want this, though. I just feel like the sunshine might be needed for something. I don't know. This is uncommon. I don't know how valuable luck is, so... Alright, we're gonna go for it, see what happens. Alright, part of a battle now. Let's protect ourselves. And then we'll throw a Morning Star and then stab them. Alright, he'll take a little bit of damage. What's this do? Adds rage when attacked. Oh, that was consumable. Oh, no. Well, that was kind of wasteful. I didn't realize. I thought those were reusable. Well, then I feel kind of silly for that. So, adjacent weapon below. So we just get +1 block because that's above us. Can I move this stuff? Alright, so the weapon has to stay here. But I can move this here. And that gives a little extra to the weapon. But I used all my energy. No. I didn't realize that took energy to do that. What a bummer. Alright, we're gonna hit that guy. I guess I really didn't need to do the shield because then I could have avoided that. Okay, so this mechanic piece is kind of Slay the Spire-esque. I guess we could do just a couple more there. Ooh. For each sunlight, +2 damage. This is considered rare. I think I'd rather have this. Let's move this out. So 13 damage and it anchors the enemy for 2 turns. I mean, I'll take that. Adjacent weapons get +3 damage this turn. That's on use, so that's consumable? Creates a summer item. Okay, so it floats, which means it has to go above. But that's okay, because this doesn't have to go here. I can go here. And that actually gives me more block. And it's still adjacent. Alright, buy wooden sword. We don't need you anymore. Is there value in having this rapier? Probably not. This burns me? I don't like that. I guess let's just take one of the potions. We could try making that into a summer item. I don't really know what the point of that is, but we're gonna try. Did it not let me pick which item? I'm so confused. All right, well we're just gonna just beat the crap out of this guy. And the turn. Why is this red? I don't know why that's turning red. It's a little scary. Each combat adds poison. That doesn't feel good. So this doesn't say what it is. Like, I use that thing to make a summer item, but I don't see any of my items like, oh, make a summer item as in generate a new item that is summer based, not apply an effect summer item to an existing item. Got it. So it just made this potion. I mean, it's considered summer, so that means these work. Damage knife, that seems silly. Add 6 poison to all enemies. That feels like it could be useful. Each combat adds 4 poison to self. But when attacked, we do 5 poison to the enemy. That doesn't feel smart. I guess this is like all attacks. I'm just scared this is turning red. I don't know what that means. And that is just scary to me. All right, let's move on to here. Little gold. Let's go down here, fight this guy. Now we have stuff that adds poison to all enemies. And this deals 10 damage to all enemies. That all feels extremely appropriate. Now that guy's gonna die next turn. Oh, I have more turns. Okay. Well, he's gonna... I might as well take him out. That was really easy. Like, shockingly easy. Alright, 3 spaces. I feel like that feels natural. It's probably not the right move, but we're gonna try. Adds rage to self, but does damage to self. Adds 5 max HP, but when you take it off, you lose 5 HP. Well, then we just don't take it off. Alright, I feel like this might be the right move. Oh, is that what that means? Anchored is this can't move. Because it's anchored for combat. Aha! That's what the red means. All you yelling at your screen, calling me an idiot. You're right. Alright, this is on use adjacent items. The rest of that stuff can rot. We're finished choosing. Let's move on. On to the next level. Part 2 of 3. Oh, we're just hopping straight into the next combat. Did I use this? Let's get that extra energy and take this guy out. That way nobody's attacking this turn. I think I stole some gold. I don't like that. 25 damage. I'm just going to knock him out in one go. And you're gone too. That is like aggressive. What is this? A legendary lance? He's anchored. I can't move him out. I can move this around. Piercing deals 11 damage to all enemies. +1 to the energy cost for this turn. So it gets, like, worse over time. I mean, that still feels really good. Each turn adds spikes. Well, preferably we don't get hit, and then we don't have to worry about adding spikes. I mean, I feel like that might be the right weapon to move to because it does damage to all enemies. Or is this better? I could move this here, though. But it's adjacent weapon below, so it's got to be this. Alright, I'm not going to mess with the cleaver. Unless I'm going to get like a whole backpack full of cleavers and surround it. I don't need... Well, I don't know. This feels awesome, but it consumes more energy after every turn. So I still need a weapon that I can give this a break. Alright, that's got to go back there. Alright, that's not buffing anything, so we'll move that there. I'm just out of space. I can't take anymore. Maybe I could have gotten rid of this, but I want a health potion. Merchant is selling goods. I do have 30 gold. I don't need a room in my bag, which is a problem. So this adds block just by existing. Whereas this, I have to use energy to get a block. So I actually feel like this might be a better option. Yeah, the tunic's probably better. If there is an item along a diagonal line, item is disabled, but adds 2 energy each turn. That feels near impossible to use. Unless I had some weird, like, bubble out to the side. I like the idea of it. But I think the way my backpack structure right now, it would just cause too many problems. Like, this would be disabled, this would be disabled, this would be disabled. Oh. I get blocks from this, too. Yeah, that would not be great. Okay, we're gonna move on. Don't want to overthink this. It's the first level of the game. It's a capybara. I just sold my shield, buddy. Sorry. I don't have anything. Oh, we got a battle crab. Alright, we're gonna take a hit. Less than ideal. What is this? A rocket? Deals 0 damage. When this moves, permanent +10 damage. What the heck? Oh, I suppose I could have used this whetstone. That might have done something. All right, we're going to keep it as is for now. No. I don't have any food, dude. That's exit to the crypt, but we want to take this guy out first. All right, so we got to use this and then use that. And then use that. And then we're coming up shy. Well, that sucks. All right, is this going to be enough? Yes. Okay, so we were able to take him out. There's a heart in the next chamber, so I'm hoping that means we get some health. So I thought this was consumable, but it actually, we just use it once, and it buffs the weapons temporarily. What do these keys do? And I don't really know if this lucky ring is bringing me that much luck. But I'm going to keep it around just in case there is some benefit here. Oh, that only healed 5 HP? That's not... Doesn't feel great. Let's move on to the next thing. We got a boss man. Ah, you found your locket. All right, boss man. I mean, I feel like we just got to hit him as much as we can. Now, I assume we have to take this. I'm gonna have to get rid of this key. I've been holding on to it. Hasn't really done me any favors. I mean, I say that, but literally chest of valuables right there. Maybe we'll get rid of the luck. Or the potion. Because the potion, I have to be burning, and if I'm not burning, it doesn't do any good. So, let's just do that. Okay, we got a wedge of cheese. Sell for 25 extra food. Where the heck am I going to put a wedge of cheese? I guess we'll get rid of this ring. It's common anyway. This is legendary. I feel like that's more important to have. Okay. The risk is worth it. Okay. Interesting. All right, I don't want to read all that stuff. Destroy the old store. Okay. Tell Czar we destroyed the old store. So there's another mechanic here? Interesting. So we do the dungeon, we get the stuff, we come back, we build, make some meta progression on this map, I assume. Interesting. Okay, I tell Czar, but where's... Is this Czar? That's Czar, okay. For each commercial decoration nearby, 5% efficiencies. Okay, does it matter where I build this? Alright, well, let's go talk about building a new store. We could sell some cheese to it or something. Alright, so here's the supplies we get for that. I mean, I kind of like all this stuff. I don't really want to get rid of it. Maybe we'll get rid of this ring. I don't know. We'll get rid of that key, too. I don't know how useful that was. Alright, and then it looks like we go adventuring and move on to the next mission. So, alright, I think that's good enough to call it a let's try, or a let's play. But, overall, the mechanics seem cool. It's Slay the Spire-esque in the combat, but the concept of putting everything in the backpack and then rotating it and having adjacency bonuses, that's very unique to this game. So I do like that mechanic. I think that's pretty cool. But thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, see more content in the future. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.